Okay. All right, so I shortened the ending, obviously. The rest of it, the beginning part, I did pretty much as it is. Okay, so open D flat again, which is a tuning that she uses a lot. Sometimes she uses that big baritone guitar or whatever, and then it's like open B with a capo on the 4th fret. Interesting. Other way to get to open D flat. Open D flat is D flat, A flat, D flat, F, A flat, D flat. Okay, so the intro and the verse, there's sort of 4 shapes. The first one is first finger on the 7th fret of the low string of the 6th string. And then I think it works best if you use your pinky the whole time. Pinky on the 9th fret of the 5th string. This is the first chord. And then just move that shape down 2 frets. So now it's 5th fret on the 6th string and 7th fret on the 5th string. And then now it's 4th fret on the 6th string and 5th fret on the 5th string. Again with your pinky and with your first finger and pinky, which is nice because then when you go to this last shape, your 3rd finger takes over on the 5th fret of the 6th string and your pinky gets to stay where it is. And the reason you want to be in this is that she does that kind of thing. Moving in between the pinky on the 5th fret of the 5th string and the 2nd finger on the 4th fret of the 5th string. Okay, so that's like that whole verse part of the first section. The finger picking pattern is this. Always. So your thumb is going like this. 6, 4, 5, 4, and your index and middle are just going in between those on the 3rd string and the 2nd string. So 6, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, 2. I'll do that again. 6, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, 2. It's the finger picking pattern for the whole first section. Okay, so this little thing. It's kind of this weird thing where it's going in between those two. That gets kind of like, you could do that different ways. You could go, sometimes it just becomes. Okay, so that's that section. So then there's the I gotta go, I know section. So different chords. This one, first finger on the 8th fret of the 3rd string, 2nd finger on the 9th fret of the 6th string, 3rd finger on the 9th fret of the 5th string. Go. I know. This is across the 12th fret, so it's 2nd finger on the 12th fret of the 6th string, 3rd finger on the 12th fret of the 5th string, pinky on the 12th fret 3rd string, and then just move this exact shape down to the 5th fret. So that's little. You can just keep playing this if you want. It totally works. Go. I know. She does this. So it goes from being the pinky on the 5th fret of the 3rd string to being the first finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. It's kind of halfway through the pattern. Then it starts going down from this to this. That same shape that we had on 12 and 5, now on 7. The first verse ends by doing that twice. This like 9-7-5 move. The second verse ends hometown in a tornado. No, I'm gonna chase it. I know, I know, I know. This is basically like open strings. I think there's a first finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, which doesn't make a huge difference. And then 2nd and 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 6th and 5th. I know. And do that again. Yeah, I gotta go. I know, I know, I know. Kind of fades out on that. Then I picked up a pick there. I think it sounds better. Sounds right. The chords for the last section is this. I think I missed one thing about the beginning too, which is that and I gotta go. I know, I know, I know. Just goes down 2, 4, 5. That's the end of the first verse. The second verse, as we did, was like that. Okay, sorry. The outro, or the second part. First finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 6th string, 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. This is also, there's a strumming pattern which is like down, down, down on the low strings, and then another down, but on the high strings, it's like low, 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 high, low, low, high. This one is now 1st finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd, 2nd finger on the 5th fret of the 6th, and 2nd and 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 5th. And then the thing that's cool is all you have to do is lift off the 2nd to get to that. So that's this one to this one. I just lift off the 2nd. And now this old friend that we had before across the 7th, but now she does this thing. So moving from the 7 to the 6 on the 6th fret. So it does that, obviously, a bunch of times. You gotta speed up. And then the crazy end section. So this is 3rd fret on the 3rd string, otherwise just all open. This is a chord we haven't had yet. 1st finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string, 2nd finger on the 8th fret of the 6th string, 3rd finger on the 8th fret of the 5th string. It's a cool chord. And then this one we've had before, across the 5th fret. 2nd finger on the 5th fret of the 6th, 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 5th, and pinky on the 5th fret of the 3rd. That end crazy screaming part. The video cut off, but I was at the end anyway. So I hope that all makes sense, and let me know if you have any questions or if I didn't explain anything well. And thank you for watching.